at this point, I'll hand over to our guest all the way from the United States, Miss Beverly Miller, our Awana coordinator. She's traveled with Jane Cruz all the way from the US to be here and part of this special event. So Mrs. Miller will address you. She's our Awana representative all the way from the US, so she's come all the way to train some of us leaders and also to be part of the fun day and just make it extra special. So thank you so much.
Okay, for a second, for not too long, I'm going to have you be a little bit noisy. Everybody from FICC, welcome and say hurrah! Hurrah! Everybody from the Dubai Korean Church, welcome and say hurrah! Hurrah! Okay, everybody from EBCI, welcome and say hurrah! Hurrah! Okay, and then I have RAK, R-A-K, hurrah! To God, a worker who does not need to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. So we all know that verse very well.
Let's grab any part of the flagpole. Have we got all the churches represented here? So this is a tradition at Awana. If you are standing up and placing your left hand.
Building lives on the word of God, Awana stands, our Savior following, with steps unfaltering and love unaltering. His praise we.
Few minutes, because I got something very important to share with you and invite you to receive into your life. We do Awana, we teach you scripture verses, we teach you the story of Jesus, we talk about the person of Jesus Christ. The Bible teaches us that God sent his son Jesus so that we could be forgiven, but to be forgiven we have to ask him to forgive us, and we have to be serious about that, and we have to say, Lord, I want you to be controller or over my whole life. A lot of people think they're good enough or they're more capable enough to get to heaven. So I want to do something here. Vivek, would you come here for a moment? Would you just stand right here? That's pretty simple, right? And just face that way. I'll tell you who you are and what you are in just a moment. Grace, come over here for a moment. Y'all watch this, because this is very important. How you understand? Just stand right here. Between right there is wonderful. Okay? Imagine with me for a moment. I guess I need to get closer to that. Imagine with me for a moment that everything on the other side of grace is heaven. Okay? Everything on the other side of grace is heaven. Everything on that side of Vivek is earth. And there's a need for you to be able to get from this point to that point. All right, now here's what we need to do. Who is very athletic? Do I have a young man that's very athletic? Let's get the guy up here in the headband right there. Right here. Thumbs down. Whichever way you want to do it. Come on now. Let's give this man a hand. I want you to stand over here. Go down there. Michael, just pull him back a little bit. Michael, go that way. Just stand by Michael. All right. Now what he is going to do, he is going to run, and you need to jump somewhere close to Vivek, okay? And if you want to get to heaven, you've got to land at least where Grace is, okay? If you land anywhere else, you don't get to go to heaven. Is that cool? Do you need a little more room to back up? Or can you do it from right there? That'll be fine, all right? What's your name? Gavin. All right, everybody say, go, Gavin, go, Gavin. Go, Gavin. Anytime you're ready. No, you can take a running start. You can run and then leap and try to get all the way to Grace, okay? Wow. Well, he didn't make it. He landed about right here, but he also started about right here. So if this would have been like a hole, that step beyond, Vivek would have tumbled you down into no hope. Right? You want to do it one more time? I think you can do this. Right? Can he do this? Let's try it. Anytime you're ready. All right, let's give Gavin a hand. Thank you. Is there anybody here that can do this? We'll try one more. Theo, I'll give you a chance.
Death is beaten, you have rescued me. Sing it out, Jesus is alive. Happy day, you washed my sin away. Oh, happy day, I'll never be the same. Oh, happy day, you washed my sin away. Oh, happy day, I'll never be the same.
Faith a big hand and her team. Next, can we have the Dubai Korean Church Commander come up? Esther, she's going to come up and receive her certificates on behalf of her club. Thank you so much, Esther. Everyone give the Dubai Korean Church a big hand. Miss G1, we want to just say thank you to the Russell Climate Church for coming all the way down to join us for today. Thank you, G1. And the catering crew, everyone just give them a big round of applause because everyone helped behind the scenes to make this day possible.